Haha. I think this is working. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm new to this. Well, not new to juicing. I've been doing juicing on and off for a couple years. Um, some friends in my community that I'm part of asked, hey, Rod, would you do some recipes online? I'm here just to do some simple recipes for them. If this goes somewhere, fine. If it doesn't, I'm still fine with it also. So, without further ado, this is Juices. Well, I had to change the name. This is Juice for You. Okay. Now, if I have this correct, okay, I'm doing a thing called anxiety killer. Now, most of us go through anxiety, have a lot throughout the day, just the stress, anxiety, depression, everything adds up, right? I used to be put on all those sorts of like meds and stuff like that. Stopped taking them years ago and found healing in your fruits and veggies. So today we're going to work with 3 green apples, 4 stalks of celery, a half of a like inch or a half? Oh yeah, sorry, a quarter inch of ginger root, half a lemon, 1 orange, and 5 handfuls of spinach. I wasn't going to cut them up and then introduce them to a juicer, but why not? So, alright, without further ado, here we go. My first video. You can like it, you can love it, it don't bother me. Alright, see. We're down to the cutting board. Now, what I use, and yes, it's a little bit because I was working with some other stuff, I usually use a paring knife, and then sometimes for my stuff, if it's a pain in the butt, I can't remember exactly what that knife is, but I use it. Maybe I'm not supposed to use these, but I use them anyway. Alright, so let's grab in our little container here. These have been soaking, cleaned them up. So right there, that's gone. I didn't create a container for this, so we're going to stick it back in there. I sometimes keep this part, but we're going to take part of it off. It's gone, right? Now I have some other stalks in here, right? Yes. Do the same thing. That piece off. It's a little bit dirty. That piece is gone. Some of my friends will probably be like, well, we just wanted to see the juicing portion. Well, you can work with me. It'll be alright. I have 1 more stalk in here somewhere. I said 4. Yeah. See? A little bit of dirt. Dirt no more. Alright. I usually try to stack these somewhat. Stacking doesn't always work. But we're going to give it a shot today. And sometimes I cut them equal to, sometimes I don't. That's fine. My juicer can handle it. There you go. So you have your celery. That's done. There's good old 4 stalks of celery sitting right there. Try to get this a little neater. Wish I had a bigger cutting board or, more sections. Actually, I probably could. Hang on a minute. Scoot that down. Now, take the celery. There we go. Celery over here. Now, let's work on some... Oh, where is it? Oranges. Now, I already peeled these. So, this is just a simple slice and dice, right? That's the lemon. Here's the orange. Where's my other piece? Orange. There she is. Orange. Now, for the lemon, I don't really take the seeds out because the juicer will separate them. So, just paring knife and just simple cut it in 4s. So, it's 4 stalk celery, half lemon. 1 orange, right? Juicy. Good, good, good. 1 lemon. Or 1 orange. Alright. Now the apples are a little tougher, so I usually run this. And this is how I do it. Some people be like, oh, it might be different, whatever. Getting a little bit old, but that's fine with me. I've learned that don't have to be completely fresh. That's my opinion. I've grown up with stuff like this for years, so everyone can make their own judgments. I don't care. I'm using green apples because they're less sweet. Yes, they are a little more, they can be a little more expensive, but they are less sweet, so I have no problems. Okay. I love this knife. Let's make our room over here because I'm about that last thing I'm going to add is going to be a pain. Alright. I do have another YouTube channel, so I'm not new to YouTube. I'm just not on there very much. So I thought I'd go this route. This is something I enjoy doing. Just decided to get back into the swing of things just recently. So, alright, so that's done. Now, the recipe calls for 5 hands of spinach, right? Let's make this down. What I do, you know, they say to cut it up. Okay, so we'll cut it up. I'll cut it up in that ways. One of my friends that requested this, Lou, if you watch, I'm doing my best, bro. So, get another bunch there, kind of bunch it up. Yeah, that's a lot of spinach, right? Now, like I said, it's been soaking in here a little while. So, and I scrubbed the parts, because some people say, well, you're not using organic. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm that one fellow that believes, you know, so it might not be organic, but if you scrub it good enough and you know what to add to the water to scrub, you should be alright. Me, I add a little bit of salt to it. And then I scrub up. You don't just grab stuff out of the fridge and immediately start chopping it up. That's just not how this works. Or, you know, come home directly from the store and start working at it. So. Okay. Real quick. There you all have it, right? Now, if my dog don't mess with this, we'll put that down there. Hopefully he don't. He should know better. Pup. Okay, y'all. Now, this one, let's see here. That last piece. Now, this is the fun part, in my opinion. Okay. Now, we're going to set my camera back a little farther. We're going to drag this up. Hi, how you doing? Got my cups. One's for juice, one's for disposal. Today I'll be using my trusty um, Slow Star, Tri-Best Slow Star. Slow juicer, I think it's like 43 RPMs a minute or so. So most stores, I know you're going to say, well, any juicer is good, right? Not necessarily. Most of the stores have those very fast centrifugals where you could just take a whole apple or an orange, just throw it in there and grind it all up. That's good, but the faster it goes, the more heat it creates. And when it creates heat, it breaks down a lot of the nutrients and fibers, and stuff like that. So it's not very good for you. Sorry for the dog coughing. My dog is very sickly. I'm just working with it. Okay? So, let's see. Can I do this? You'll kind of see the back half because I'm not going to be able to show you all of it. So, you see that? All right, all right. How about we drop it down just a little bit? Right? All right. I think we're good. My plug's in. I normally don't use this unless I have to. So, let's get juicing. Start off with a couple apples. I'm going to leave that open. Might not be the best view in the world, but I'll take it. A little bit of celery, right? This is anxiety relief. What about some orange? I forgot one thing. You want that go a minute? Hang on. There she goes. Okay. A little more apple. All right. So far it looks green. It kind of looks right? It's going to get a little greener here in a minute. How about a little lemon? How about a good, decent helping of spinach? Now, I don't have the celery stick to stick down in there, so we're going to use this gently. I don't really force. Slowly let it feed. Let's start to get green in there. There it goes. I don't know how long YouTube gives me for a video. It's been a while. So, yeah, look at it's getting green. Well, we throw more celery up in there. Nothing out my scrap chute yet because I don't have enough. So, it's down? Yeah. Okay. Now a little orange. This we'll throw in a little bit, and this is a 1/4 inch. Well, my 1/4 inch might be a 1/2 inch. A ginger root. It's going to add a lot of kind of spice to it, so you don't want to add too much. The ginger root I'll accompany with. Let's get creative. I haven't done this yet with what I'm about to do. Right? So sometimes when you juice, certain small items are not going to they're not going to go well. So let's kind of do this. Kind of put the apple piece with the ginger root. Put it all in. Let's go for another round of spinach. It's just gentle. Oh, see? Yeah, the plant leafy stuff doesn't yield much. But that's okay. Alright, what I'm going to have to do is this. I'll be right back, y'all.